All right, so I know everybody's coming out with their WWE Bash in Berlin prediction videos for the PLE, but I want to do something a little bit different today. I don't want to talk to you about who I think is going to win their matches with the match card. I want to talk to you guys about who I think would win in an actual fight, like a real life fight. If these people saw each other in the streets, it was on site, and they like really threw down. So I just want to have fun with it. I haven't done a lot of research for this video, like on their actual backgrounds, like with fighting and everything like that. I'll probably do more research in the future videos. But yeah, let's just get right into it and see who we think would actually win the fights for the WWE Bash in Berlin match card. So the first match we have is Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. To be honest, bro, like, the same way that Bianca and Jade are booked in WWE, I kind of see them that way in real life. And here's why. The way they're booked in WWE is how they are structurally built, like for real. Their built is strong, like very strong, beautiful black women, right? And that's what they are. They're super athletic. They're super strong. Like that can't be taken from them. That's not a facade. That's not fake. Like that's who they actually are. The only thing is, right, they're not literally fighters, but they're super strong, super athletic. So with that being said, I would still think that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill would absolutely beat the hell out of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, unless there's something I don't know about and Alba Fire and Isla Dawn like have some type of martial arts skill that they've practiced in their life that I don't know about. But like I said, I didn't do the research for that. So we're going to go with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Match number 2, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest versus Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. Honestly, for this match, I think I'll still go with like the way that it's kind of booked in WWE. Honestly, Liv and Dominic could possibly win though, right? But I think Rhea and Damian would win this match. Mainly because if I'm matching them up one-on-one, right? If they really saw each other in the streets, let's imagine they're in the street and this is like a tornado style type match where everybody's for themselves. You're not tagging nobody and they just all squaring up, see who wins, who comes out on top. Rhea Ripley is just significantly bigger, stronger than Liv Morgan. That's a fact. Again, that's not just a character. That's like a real life thing. And Damian Priest is like significantly taller and larger than Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio, to be honest, doesn't seem like, you know, he does a lot of crazy strength training or muscle building or nothing like that. So this is literally me just going based off of appearance. I still think that Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest would overpower Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. And that's just facts. Again, with the disclaimer that if somebody has a martial art that I don't know about, then they would win. But right now, I'm going with Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. I'll probably go with them for the real match too, just because Rhea Ripley already lost to Liv Morgan. So maybe Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley need to get a match because they, you know, haven't had the best luck so far. All right, next match. Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes, man. Now, I think this is the match where I'm like, all right, I would probably veer a little bit away from what WWE has them set as with their characters, right? So Cody Rhodes obviously is expected to win this match. It's so obvious. Like, it's not even a question. Like, it's 100% chance Cody Rhodes is winning, right? But if we're talking about them fighting for real, squaring up in the streets, I'm going to go with Kevin Owens, bro. I'm going to go with Kevin Owens. And the reason I'm going to go with Kevin Owens beating Cody Rhodes up in an actual fight is because, like, you know, he's larger. He's just a bigger man. Like, you know, they have weight classes in the UFC and weight classes in boxing and this and that or whatever. Kevin Owens is literally just a larger man. I'm not sure if Cody Rhodes could handle the weight of Kevin Owens. I don't know their actual real life fighting styles. Obviously, that's the point and the fun of this video. But I just don't see Cody being able to stack up to Kevin in terms of their actual size and mass and being able to handle the actual power and size that Kevin Owens comes with. So for this, we going Kevin Owens. All right, the fourth match, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Now look, in my head, initially off looks, I would think, yo, Drew McIntyre is definitely beating the crap out of CM Punk, like by far. Like it's easy, right? However, I keep mentioning, what if a person has a martial arts background? What if they have it? What if they have it? The thing about CM Punk is CM Punk went to the UFC and he did mixed martial arts for a little bit of time. But here's the next thing about it. when CM Punk went to the UFC and did mixed martial arts, he was extremely unsuccessful. He didn't win any matches. Like nothing went well for him. It was just all bad. It was all downhill like this. So he's not a successful fighter. But do I take into consideration the fact that he is still a trained fighter, regardless of if he's successful or not? He went to the biggest professional MMA like industry, whatever, right? And he still had 2 matches. And that has to count for something. Like, I can't just discredit it because he lost, because most of us would lose if we were thrown into the UFC in an MMA cage and told to fight the best professionals in the world. Like, yeah, duh. But if we're talking about CM Punk fighting somebody and Drew McIntyre, who, as far as I know, doesn't have an actual professional fighting background, and even though CM Punk has no wins and all he has is losses, what does that mean, though, if Drew has not had any fights at all? So that's what I'm thinking. However, if Drew, again, had any fights that I don't know about, then that's a different story. With that being said, I'ma just still get an edge to Drew McIntyre. And let me tell you why. Even though CM Punk has the experience in fighting and, like, you know, he went to the UFC, all that, whatever, I respect it, I understand it. Drew McIntyre is just so much bigger than this man, dude. Like, the size advantages are real. I'll go back to it again. There's a reason that there are weight classes in boxing and weight classes in the UFC, because you are put at a severe disadvantage when your opponent is severely larger than you. Although, in some cases, right, obviously, if you're significantly smaller, you could be significantly faster. But there are some cases where big men like Brock Lesnar are still fast regardless of their size. So Drew McIntyre just has so much size and so much muscle on CM Punk that I'm not too sure if the techniques that he's learned would really do anything for him in regards to fighting Drew McIntyre. I would probably give it to CM Punk if he actually won one of his matches in UFC. I can't lie, but he didn't. So I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre is beating that ass. All right, and the last one, we are at the main event, Gunther versus Randy Orton. Now, this one to me is kind of tough. It's kind of tough. Like, Gunther, I don't know. I feel like Gunther got something we don't know about. Like, I feel like he got a secret power up. Like, again, in real life fighting, I feel like he got super power up that we don't know about. But Randy Orton, I kind of want to give the edge to Randy because Randy was in the military, man. And I don't really know the full extent to, like, what kind of training they give you in the military. I know and understand that it's probably hell, and there's just a lot of physical activity, and it's just really hellacious. It's a lot of work, you know, really grueling. But do they also give them combat training? That's my question. If anybody knows, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, if they give you combat training immediately in the military, I would think so, because you're supposed to be fighting for your country, right? And if they give you combat training, again, I don't really know or remember how long Randy was in the military. I think it was just in his late teens. I don't think he stayed long at all. But if they gave Randy Orton combat training, I wonder how much of that combat training has stuck with Randy and you know, stays with him to this day in regards to protecting himself, protecting his family for real. And yeah, like, that might mean something. It might go for something. Unless, like I said, if Gunther was secretly in this, like, some secret forces that I don't know about, I don't know, bro. Some tell me that Gunther could fight. Like, there's just something in my blood is boiling. That's just like, yo, I think Gunther, like, could really probably throw down. Like, I don't think that's just a character. I think he really about this. But, like, I don't know, man. I just don't know what it is. He got something we don't know about, but I'm going to still give the edge to Randy just because I know he was in the military, and I'm going to go trust the instincts on the combat training. And yeah, we're just going to say Randy Orton. But I think that's the last match of the card. Let me know if I missed anything. I don't think I did. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you like this style of prediction for the WWE PLEs, because if you enjoyed it and you thought it was cool, creative, I'm going to keep doing it if it's received well. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. This is J Athletic Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.